6 armed guys just right over there. There's 6 of them. They're all armed. There's no way we would win this fight. I don't even have my freaking rifle with me. Shh, be quiet. Hopefully they just pass by and they don't see us. Man, these freaking allergies got my eyes watering, my nose running. I can't stand it. Please, God, just let them walk that way. Just let them pass by. Please, please, God. Okay, they're getting closer. They're getting closer. Oh, man, these are killing me. So in that grid down event scenario video that you just saw, that sneeze caused by simple seasonal allergies killed that man. And if that man had known how to use a simple plant that grows all around us to fight those seasonal allergies, he may have survived that incident. And just as a reminder, I wrote this physical book here that's got hundreds of pages of simple recipes like how you could fight seasonal allergies, or if you have high cholesterol or high blood sugar or headaches or stuff like that. But there's hundreds of recipes in this book, just like in the one that you're going to learn in today's video. So if you're interested in checking this book out, I will put a link to it down below. But let's get on with making this simple medicine that could have saved that guy's life by fighting his seasonal allergies in a grid down event. So that common plant, or quote unquote weed, that our character could have used to prevent that sneeze that could have prevented his death in that scenario, is the purple DeadNettle. And the purple DeadNettle just grows all over my bug out property here. Hey, I can really attest that this stuff works pretty darn good. I've used it many times during allergy season working out here. And let's get back to the video. Now, the great thing about the purple DeadNettle, and the reason why it's so good for seasonal allergies, is that it has antihistamine properties to it, which means that it will combat those watery eyes, combat that sneezing and the runny nose and stuff like that. So what we're going to do is we are going to collect up a whole bunch of it, and this stuff is pretty easy to identify. You can really see how the leaves are really kind of bunched up towards the top of the flower, by the flower here, and you can also see that as it gets towards the top, it gets more of this purple color. Now, when I harvest these, you can see I kind of turn them upside down and give them a little shake, and that's because a lot of the little small ants and little bugs like these, but I'll give them a little small shake upside down so that it shakes those little bugs out. And one of the things I've noticed about this plant is that they have a tendency to really appear in the springtime and then disappear when the heat of the summer kind of starts setting in. And now, since we got a handful of this, let's go make that natural medicine that could save your life in a grid down event. Now, after cleaning these to remove any dirt and bugs, now I'm going to remove the leaves and the flowers, and I'm just going to discard the stems. And now the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to bring about a cup of water to a boil. Okay, now since this water has been brought to a boil, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of this fresh dead purple nettle, or purple DeadNettle, to this cup. And then I'm going to pour, again, 1 cup of this hot water now over this purple DeadNettle. And then I am going to cover this and let it steep for the next 10 minutes. Hey, if you would like a free PDF that tells you step by step how to make the off-grid prepper medicine that we are making in today's video, then comment down below with yes please, and I will do my absolute best to get that free PDF to you. Now let's get back to the video. Okay, now since this has had 10 minutes to steep, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to strain the purple DeadNettle from what's now my medicinal tea to fight seasonal allergies in a grid down event. And I'm going to use this handy dandy strainer here to, again, separate the vegetable matter or the plant matter from my medicinal tea, if I can talk. Okay, now you can just quickly see how this has turned from that crystal clear water to this really light yellow look. And I will totally admit I do not do good with very hot drinks, so we're gonna give this just a couple more minutes to cool down, just a few more degrees. And in fact, while we wait for it to cool down, we're gonna move over by the fire pit. Okay, now since this has had just a couple more minutes to cool down, I'm still going to drink this warm to treat my seasonal allergies in a grid down event. And again, to show you that this is totally safe and it's not going to kill you, I'm going to chug this on camera. It has just a very, very, very light grassy taste. It's not bad at all. If I had to take this to control my seasonal allergies in a grid down event, it would not bother me. If I was trying to control my allergies, I would drink this 1 cup at a time, 3 times a day, or whenever I had a flare-up. I would drink a cup in the morning, cup in the afternoon, and a cup at night, and again, whenever I had a flare-up. And just a warning, it appears that pregnant or breastfeeding women should not consume purple dead nettle internally. I don't know why, but that's just, I've seen that warning over and over again. And then also, folks, I am not giving medical advice in this video. I'm just showing what I would do in a grid down situation where I needed some type of a medicine and I just could not run down to the nearest pharmacy, or if I didn't have access to professional medical help. So now I want to hear from you. What other natural medicines for common ailments would you like to see me make? Comment down below with your request. And to see a whole playlist where I make a bunch of different natural medicines just like this, then click on the video that should be appearing on the screen just about now to learn what most other preppers don't know. Anyways, folks, this is enough internet for me today. It is starting to get dark out here. And folks, if you made it this far, hey, thank you very much for watching. And I pray that you have a good night.